Hi Scorpios, this is going to be your reading from, or for, I should say, not from, for March 2025. I hope everyone is having a good month so far. If this resonates with you, please like, subscribe, share, comment. If it doesn't, check your moon or rising because you could be in that energy as well. Just a reminder, these are general readings, so just take what resonates and leave the rest. How I do my readings, I'll start with the Angel Oracle Guide here. I'll move on to traditional tarot and then back to Oracle at the end. All right. Your message is spiritual growth. This is a powerful time for you. Your growth and understanding are unfolding at an incredible rate, and you feel more connected than ever to your soul, gifts, and purpose. Your angels are encouraging you to keep up the good work and to continue expanding your knowledge, experience, and spiritual connection. When this card arrives for you, it's a confirmation that the experiences and hindsights that you've had recently have been divinely led. You may find yourself connecting to particular energies at this time, or even experiencing angels or guides visiting you. This card is letting you know that these experiences are real and are occurring because of your determination to open up spiritually. The path of light is unfolding for you, and you're being encouraged to hold your head high and focus on spiritual growth. The rest will be taken care of for you. Every experience is a learning experience, and you are a student of life and spirit. And what has happened in your life hasn't happened to you, it's happened for you. You have incredible resilience and the capacity to overcome whatever darkness or unknown you face. No matter what has been served to you, you have done everything within your might and power to face it and find a way forward. Angels are encouraging your determination and the positive, kind-hearted, and upbeat energy that has allowed you to become the wonderful person you are today. You may feel as though your spiritual gifts are opening much more at this time, but be aware of any visions, psychic insights, or connections that you develop, as they may be pivotal to your growth. All right. Let me just pull some I can't speak, Scorpio. Let me just pull some cards for you and see what might be going on in this month of March for you. Alright, let me just feel this energy that I'm feeling for you. For Scorpios, please. I'm laughing because the phrase I got was just an interesting phrase. It was like, it's a woo-woo month, and I always say that I'm woo-woo, and I feel like woo-woo is a way to say, like, you know, spiritually inclined, or, you know, some people call people that do like witchcraft or spells, or like, you know, that woo-woo stuff. But I heard that too. It's like, it's a woo-woo month. I feel like a lot of the things that are going to be happening for you this month, or understanding of things, is going to come through spirituality, is going to come through dreams. I would check what moon cycles are happening this month as well, Scorpio. I don't know if there's going to be a moon in Scorpio or something, but they're just drawing me toward the moon and working with the moon here. So there might be some aspect of moon work to work into work in this month, Scorpio. Yeah, but they're showing me darkness, and it's not bad darkness. It's like working with the dark, the subconscious, the moon, that kind of energy. And it's not feeling like, I don't want to be scared of, like, it's like the darkness. They're showing me darkness this month, but it's more like of the shadow work, and it's more of that kind of subconscious work, the dark work here, dreams. You know, that's all kind of piled together. I mean, it is the end of the year. We are in Pisces season, so Pisces season might be affecting you, especially at the beginning of the month. You're just like, why am I having these insane dreams? And it's like Pisces season is that. But there is this new beginning for you here at the start of the month. The Fool card's popping out. This is a new beginning, freedom, new chapter, the very beginning of a story, okay? It's the 0, not even the 1, because it's just, as you see, this person is just opening up to the world and opening up to life, and is just kind of ready for anything, right? They stand at the top of the cliff and they're just like, bring it on. What's interesting is the moon coming in afterwards, because the moon is energy of we're not seeing something correctly. It's almost like this can be where like illusion slash delusion is a part of here as well. And it's interesting because it has something to do with your past and being stuck in your past energy here with the moon card, because we have the judgment card in reverse, which is an error in judgment. And there's something about an error in judgment about our past, or this kind of someone from the past, or past energy in general here. Could be a Pisces, because it is the moon card that popped out. But it's just interesting. It's like, yeah, it's not, we're not seeing something properly from the past. It's like something's almost guarded from us here. So they're asking you maybe to look into that a little bit more. What this thing from the past that you might be holding on to, which is not true, or the wrong judgment of something. Maybe it's a wrong judgment of yourself here, Scorpio, or maybe it's just how the past played out. You're like, oh, I perceived it like this for so long, and then it's like, that's not actually the truth here. So that's just popping out in the beginning of the month there. So you might be having those kind of contemplating things. Again, I'm feeling shadow work. I'm feeling like you kind of going into kind of, they showed me a submarine going into the darkness of the ocean is what the visual they just showed me. But it feels like that. You're like ready to kind of explore the darkness a little bit, explore that kind of side of things. I do have the 6 of Pentacles here, which is kind of like charitable energy, but I always see this as people kind of coming in to help out. Again, maybe for some of you are going to therapy, some of maybe, I don't know, this is usually kind of financial help in a way. So maybe someone's helping you out financially to see a therapist. Maybe it's like you're on a new insurance program. Maybe you're doing classes on shadow work or something, but sometimes it's just financial help here. So I feel like someone maybe is financially helping you through this kind of new start or new beginning for yourself. We do have the 8 of Wands in reverse, and the High Priestess coming out. And the 8 of Wands in reverses means something's coming in slowly, like very slowly, like molasses, in a way here, Scorpio. And it's something within our intuition that we can feel that something is coming in for us here. Or feel like something is going to happen in a way, and so we're just like, but it's coming in slowly. So it almost feels like this energy of getting ahead of it. Getting ahead of it. It feels, yeah, it just feels like, I don't know why I'm feeling like information on this, like you're getting information and they're like, down the line, this might be a problem, but you're getting information on it now. And you're just like, okay, I have this information now. It's coming in slowly. I can feel something's maybe wrong, or it's something in test or intuition. Like intuitively we feel something. Like a feeling like something down the line is almost like there's this kind of something not being a victory or a failure down the line here for you, and you might be having intuitive instinct about that. Watch your dreams. This is medical if you can. For some of you, be like, I don't know, something feels. I trust your gut this month, because if something feels weird, and this is not to scare you, Scorpio, but if something feels off, be very aware of it this month. And especially if it's a medical thing I'm getting, go get it checked out, because it just feels like, it's like, oh, I'm getting this caught early kind of energy with it. So just double check. Maybe it's nothing, I don't know here, but there's some kind of spirituality is kind of ringing a bell for you, whether that's in your intuition or in your dreams, that there's something to pay attention to here, because it might lead to something down the road. So just be aware of that, okay? be aware of whatever that is feeling for you. And I feel like you're going to have when you trust that with this High Priestess, because the High Priestess is saying you're going to trust your intuition and not keeping your intuition blocked, I feel like it's going to be a big mental kind of relief for you here, because we do have the Eight of Swords in the reverse. And that means is like cutting yourself free of this blindfold, right? Cutting yourself free of whatever it is that you've been stressed about or worried about here. So again, some of you might get a lot of freedom for you in this month that I'm feeling. Showing me like cycles too, which is interesting. Yeah, it just feels really freeing. There's something here that feels freeing. It's like whatever you catch or whatever information you kind of get, you're just like, okay, and then you're less stressed about it. And there's like a more of a trust in here once you're like, oh, that kind of happened, so now I trust more what I'm feeling or what I'm kind of going through. It's almost like confirmation in a way that I'm getting here. And it feels like this stuff you might be kind of dealing with all in March, or the beginning of March. Yeah, you and your family are going to be a lot happier now. I feel positive through all of this, and I feel very freeing. It's like almost like some people are getting a diagnosis in a way, but it's not bad, because you're just like relief, because you're like, oh, I know what it is now. And again, that's not for everyone. They are kind of talking about health a lot in this reading, but it just feels like that's the kind of, it's just like, okay, like we understand what is going on. I just see freedom and being like, okay, headache's over, we understand, we're pushing through, we're keeping it going. Okay, and I see your family being really stoked about this, or happy, the people around you, family members here as well. So there is kids, things like that. I just see people being like, relieved, okay? I feel like by the end of the month, well, we have the Queen of Cups. I'll start with this. We have the Queen of Cups here in the reverse, and the Queen of Cups in the reverse is someone that's not very, I always see the Queen of Cups as a nurturing mother. And it's like the opposite of what a nurturing mother would be, right? Someone that doesn't really care for someone, that doesn't really treat someone with dignity or respect or care in a way. And I just feel a little bit defeated by this water energy here. Maybe this is you just not giving yourself enough care, and you feel very defeated by that. You're like, wow, I should have took better care of myself, or kind of cared for myself a little bit more. Or maybe this is someone you're associated with, Scorpio, where you're just like, hey, maybe you should have really sorry about the stop in the video there, Scorpio. I ran out of storage on my phone. No, because I was in such a groove, and obviously I can't tell till it's over. But, things happen in life. So what I was talking about here with the Queen of Cups in the reverse, I feel like maybe defeated in your own energy here, or with someone else, of being like, well, I didn't take enough care for myself, because it is the nurturing mother card, or just feeling like maybe someone didn't take well enough care of you. This could be another water sign, Pisces. It could be another Scorpio or Cancer, but it just feels like you wish you were a bit more nurturing, or wish someone was a bit more nurturing to you, so that you could feel what was going on. Again, a lot of this stuff is feeling like health issues here. I'll just kind of put it out there. And that's just the energy that I'm feeling from this in general. Yeah, I feel like you just kind of wish you maybe took better care of yourself in a sense. But what we have at the end of this month here is, I feel like you're going to get your groove back and your energy back here. You're going to be starting this new phase in life where it's not only just about the physical kind of achievement, but you're going to have this new kind of spiritual, and I think this is where the spiritual growth is popping in, because we do have the Hierophant here at the end of the reading, and the Hierophant sometimes can represent mentors, maybe this is doctors, maybe this psychologists on the earthly plane, but on the spiritual plane, it's more like spirit guides, the universe, family members that are there to guide us here as well. But it feels like you're going to be feeling really good in your energy by the end of the month, and your talents and your skills with this Queen of Wands here and this Eight of Cups. You're going to be really happy where you're at emotionally. Again, I feel you kind of getting your drive back. I feel like you getting your power back with this kind of Queen of Wands here, and you're going to really feel like you have the world in your hands. Like, now that's all figured out. I have this world in my hands, and I'm ready to go out and like get the things that I want. I feel like you're getting your drive back. I feel like you're getting your creativity and getting your power back in that kind of stance for yourself here. But now this drive is not only about this kind of drive to do things, to achieve, to keep going, but also with a spiritual connection here. And it's like, I feel like you're going to be so much, this new chapter for you is going to be connecting that spirituality of life and also just your day-to-day kind of ambition. Now, I'll move on to the oracle cards that we got. I've already pulled them because I've already kind of finished your reading before. So I will go through them here. You have Don't Let Your Past Hold You Back, Scorpio. That is this Six of Cups energy right here. If there's a card to embody that card, it is the Six of Cups in reverse. It's talking about your past here is still trying to make you hold on to it, but there's something new and exciting here for you, okay? You also got two Starseed Oracle cards, so I will read them both. Let's start with Harith. Longing for home, homesickness of the stars. Harith is a Welsh word that is difficult to translate, but refers to a certain longing or homesickness, a yearning for home or a place where we cannot return. This unexplainable, unshakable longing for home is common in starseeds and old souls, and perhaps that you've had it since birth. For some, it's a distant memory of a planet or galaxy or star system in the universe that their soul remembers and yearns to return to, a place that they may have experienced more than Earth. For others, it's a longing for unity of source and remembering interconnectedness and oneness. This yearning could lead some starseeds to travel searching all corners of the planet to find a physical place that feels more like home. For others, it can manifest in the need to find home in people, community, and relationships, a journey to find somewhere they truly belong. If you resonate with this yearning for home but don't really know where home is, you're being invited to remember that your soul chose to be on Earth, and you're being called to fully commit to embodying in this life. You're being reassured that you didn't come here alone and that your soul consciously decided to experience what it's like to be a soul in a human body on this planet at this time. Being called to anchor in all of your presence, your personality, your soul, and your spirit in the here and now. To fully commit to living this life right now and to commit to putting 2 feet in completely. How can you commit more fully to your life? And I feel like that's this energy that you're in near the end of the month for yourself, okay? And the other one you got is water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, and rest. Earth is a seasonal planet. As such, you're a seasonal being, cyclotic. Can't hit that home enough. You can't be on and in full bloom month after month, day after day. You're strongly being called to put on the brakes, rest, and refuel. To take a moment to restock, replenish, and slow right on down. Your body is the only body you're given, and it needs to be respected as such. You're being called to take responsibility for your well-being, to put your health and body first, and know that it can feel that time is running out, and that there are urgent things that simply cannot wait. However, if you keep pushing on, soon fatigue will set in. This way of living isn't sustainable. If anyone continues to race through life, eventually they will reach exhaustion, and it will take longer to recover than it would have done to rest. Immune system disorders and mystery illnesses are becoming more and more common because we're putting too much pressure on our bodies to keep up with the instantaneous pace of modern life. And that's this energy that I'm feeling here, where I was telling you before, some of you might have been going through some kind of illness thing here, or maybe it is kind of autoimmune for some of you. But again, you'll have that kind of discovery of what it is, I think, in this month. However, you're being called to put on the brakes, to rest. How are you being called to put on the brakes? To rest, restore, and rejuvenate. When was the last time you took a holiday or had a full weekend, day, or afternoon off? Look after your precious body and mind and give yourself enough time to recover when you find yourself running on your reserve. There is enough time. Life will bend toward you when you do. What is your body yearning for? All right, Scorpio, that was your monthly reading. I hope that helped.